you're able to see when the leaves are coming out. So at that point now now it's your time, and your holes are ready, and when you see them removing the leaves, you can now take them to the farm. The other one is you that you are going to plant directly. We have seen that system that you're using out there. From one hole to the other is 1 meter, and the lows should be 3 meters. Now that is another critical point for the manure. That farm, we didn't use any manure because it is a new farm. It's a very virgin land. So you apply a manure later on. If you realize that the manure again is not well decomposed, please don't use the manure because you kill the trees. Even the bigger trees, they can even kill. In those years, make sure that always be prepared as a good farmer. Be prepared in advance. Put the manure if you want to. You are applying on maybe January. Put the manure now, because by that time it will be well decomposed.
That is about 3 months?
About 3 months or 61 days. Those are 2 months? Yes, yeah, about 2 months. So for you that you're going to plant them directly, you prepare the holes 1 meter and 3 meters. Then one hole, you put a whole bucket of manure and mix well again with the topsoil and take it back to the hole. The hole should be 2 feet. You understand 2 feet? Yeah, 2 feet by 2 feet and 2 feet deep. Just 260 centimeters. So that is the hole now, and that is where you are putting one whole bucket, and you mix well with the soil and water very well even before planting. Then you plant and always make sure that your plant is very straight. Please let it not bed. Yeah, when it beds is an issue, and this is the best moment to make things look better. So from there you can do the mulching after planting well. You can do the grasses and all that. Put the sides of the plant to avoid water evaporation, so that water can be there even for 4 days. So it will also save you as a farmer to water in the next 4 days. So in a week you can be watering twice if you're using the mulching. If you're not using the mulching, depending on the acreage that you're doing, you can water 3 times in a week. That one now is nurturing the plant. Of course, even the baby, you nurture the baby before eating. We call it githeri in Kenya, the beans and the maize. So you cannot give a 1 year baby the maize too. So it's the same with this one. So within now, after the while, then the 9 months, you realize the tree is giving flowers even before. But if it is before, remove the flowers. Don't allow that time to start giving you food. So allow it to become like 7 to 9 months. Now you can allow the flowering to happen. Again, you have to control the flowering, because at that time one branch can give you even 50 fruits. You can imagine a 1 year. Yes.
Depending so you can imagine, on the food down.
Yeah. You can imagine that, and Uganda is very fertile, by the way. At least I'm addressing the right people. Yeah, it is very, very fertile. So, and also the manuring, you should look at the texture of the soil. It will always tell you. As a farmer, with this language between you and the soil, please don't overfeed. Because when you overfeed, the tree will be so vegetative than giving you fruit. So here we need fruit, not just leaves. We are not, this is not tea. Is it coffee or tea? This is not tea. So just look at the texture, because a plant will always give you a certain language. That is something I need. If I'm too vegetative,
I think mine is too vegetative.
When you realize that, remove all the leaves.
Okay.
Technically, all of them, put them down. When you remove,
stop it.
Yeah, stop. So that
so it gets threatened.
Exactly.
And since if I don't flower,
completely,
I'm going to die.
Yeah. And actually, they will give you so much flowers. That's how funny it is to give you a lot of flowers. Because it is like a catfish, when you want to multiply the catfish, you threaten the catfish to give some. So they say. So as a farmer, you need to check on how the behavior of the tree. That way, you'll be able to connect always. And that's why I'm so happy. I know I'm not dealing with the phone mobile. Did you water? Did you put manure? And the workers that we have, they will tell you, one is here, Eugene. They say, no, yes, because they are, yes, I put. And because you are there, you may not understand. So you always complain this and that. So make sure that sometimes, I know you may not be there like 100% time, but make sure when you are planting manure, some of these at critical issues, be there. At least also to have relationship with that tree. When you make sure that the manure is done, well decomposed, then call your business. This one is not labor intensive. Planting, manuring, that. So watering, you can always tell. When you come and put the soil like this, you'll be able to understand whether they have watered. So those issues, we need to make sure that we are handling them ourselves. Imagine that time you have wasted to leave your country to come here, and the money you are using, and the energy, or you are that one. Please value it. When you take this tree, like me, hey, you ask Tony. I came here 7. I had to make sure that I sleep only 2 hours. I have to be in the farm. That is the relationship I would want us farmers to have, and that way, we are going to prosper. I visited Israel, and let me tell you, those people, God, Africa, we are just joking. We are just doing what? I wish I have a good word to use. They have, yeah?
We're just joking.
Yeah. Actually, we are just joking with the soil that we have. Those people, they don't have this soil you see. I remember
They
last
took
time,
from Uganda.
They got it from
even
Uganda.
in Kenya, also even in
When
Uganda.
they were doing the roads.
Can you imagine?
No, they have
Even the
definitely
time they were doing Kenya, the roads, they have rocks, but you see one person, one family, they have 370 something hectares of apples, of apricot, and all their life they have been there. I saw an old man with I think 101 or 107. He's the one managing the farm and the park house, taking the forklift, and he's very old. But when we are seated like this in the office, he wanted to take us through the farm. We wake up like this. Within no time, as we wake up and go to the door, he has taken 3 corners. And I'm like, you old man, and me now, you are so swift. But it's because of the attachment that he has been having in the farm. They do a lot of, and they don't export. For them, they are supplying in Israel. Big trucks. I think Africa, we can do this. Look at our soil. Uganda, you should not even talk. The kind of the soil that you have, the levers that you have, I think we are good. We are good. The water there, 1 hectare, they pay $6,000 per hectare per year. How much do you pay for your borehole? Even borehole belongs to the government. It's none. Here, once you do the borehole, you pay the whatever we pay. It is your water forever. But for them, imagine those counts, those calculations. They have to come from that tree. So they don't joke even 1 minute. So I think this is our challenge, and I know we can do it. Sorry, I moved you to Israel, so I left you somewhere in the kibbutz.
It's good
It's good to compare notes. So
On the issue of the planting,
Yes.
you just said 1 meter by 2 meters.
yes,
But again, you've told us you're experimenting it.
yes.
What would you best advise us? Should we leave you experiment that part? Well, we get proper results and we remain with the original one that has been approved.
No, we should not experiment because I saw it working. What I'm experimenting there is their variety of
The mix.
Yeah, the apricot, the nectarine. We have not had them in Africa. So that is why I'm saying I cannot even sell to you before we experiment and see them fruit. So that when you need some other trees, but for the spacing is working perfectly in Israel. The best actually.
Okay,
So
and
go
next
by that.
one.
Yeah, we go by that's why we planted that. Yes, we go by 1. We will not waste a lot of
Land.
Yeah.
Okay, when you plant like many varieties in one farm like this, how do you protect it from cross-pollination?
For the apples, even if you do like 10 varieties, okay. Like those
They are
people.
self-pollinating.
Yeah, and like avocados, you cannot plant 1 hash of avocado the whole farm. It's a mess. You need to put some fuete and jubo in between so that the fruit becomes bigger and quality.
Okay.
And also they fruit more. So if you say that this is just 1 variety, is a mess. At least you put other of the same. Yeah, you know these things started with God when He created Adam and Eve. There were so many varieties. So I think these are the things, the technology. I don't know this. I don't know the. When you remember that time, there was no those things, and you could read in the Bible. I mean, there were so many kind of fruits. But for these ones, you need to put them, and then they can cross-pollinate. Again, it's good to have a beehive because we need a lot of pollination, cross-pollination. The apples attracts those who even have other varieties. They attract a lot of bees. So you find that you have a lot of bees. So at the end, just put a hive there. They will come. Yeah, they will come. And again, you enjoy the honey. Yeah, here we have been having it.
That's another question
Yes.
with regards to the planting.
Yes.
Some species of crops, they suffer from root rot. That's if there's a lot of water in them.
Yes.
And regardless, like the hash of avocado,
Yeah.
it's hash
Yeah.
with a RSH.
Yeah.
When it has so much water, it's a sure death warrant.
Yes.
What about the crops?
No, definitely the same. You cannot water. That one becomes the roots can rot. Yeah, because of that water, too much of everything.
So that means I, as a farmer, if it has rained, rained heavily, I just leave it alone.
You cannot even dare.
You just say, thank God, my job today is lessened.
Yeah, you cannot
and then make
water
sure you control also the amount. You don't put too much. Okay, thank you.
And again, even with the irrigation, you water like this evening. This is the time of water.
Yes.
Because the evening is the best time. So you water now. Tomorrow you cannot water. The other day you water in the evening again.
Okay.
So it's like
You
2
skip
days.
like you say 2 days.
2 days. No.
Trying to get a solution.
No, is
Lack of water.
Yeah, is water. And you check on how you are watering. It's not stable.
The
It's water,
stability.
they are
And the
stressed.
amount.
Yeah. So you powdery is most of it is whitish.
Yes, why do you?
You see this one?
It's like trying to
And the
dry,
leaves.
Cut it, yes. And you're supposed to cut those points.
Okay.
This is powdery medium. As you also experience because of watering.
Yeah.
So this one you can never have flowering on this. It will never fruit. So your trees will be dormant. So make sure that you are, and when you see this, cut them and bury them. You just bury them. This one. And also to control, you can use neem oil, ginger, and garlic. You mix and
Neem
spray.
oil, ginger and garlic.
Yeah. Neem oil,
Neem,
and ginger, garlic. And you can also add hot chili, the pepper, the Nigerian pepper, the hot chili, the African butter. That. Yeah, piri. You just and ginger, garlic, and neem oil, chocolate. Yeah, and then the piri. The piri is very good. Some insect they can never come closer to your fruits because of that.
Spray it on it.
Yes, you just spray on it.
When it is even flowering or
Yeah, whichever is organic.
Okay.
And you can plant the piri strategically in your farm. Even to the skuma wiki, the cabbages, it's very good. There are some insects that will never come there. Those things you are seeing with the whitish thing,
yes, this one.
they are repellent.
Yes.
Yeah, you just have them.
Crop.
That behind.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
Last one.
I don't remember what's there. You know, cow is not. But the best of the best is the human. Yes, human manure is the best. It's only that we people we cannot. I don't want that. But actually, it's the best. Even the urine
You can get from national water and sewage.
They will not.
National water and sewage.
Those
Yes,
people
national
here
water and
that you are
sewage can
using
be.
human
they will
manure,
not touch
they
that.
will not eat that.
They cannot.
You can get from national water and sewage
Okay.
when it's already processed through the
Yeah.
lagoons and things. They actually sell.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
People
sell
come
them.
from Kampala and buy.
I tried that one and my
never
crop
get
wasn't
it.
doing well. I don't know whether I'd put
Proportion.
too much of it or I
It's the
don't
best
know.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually when you see the sewerage, where it goes, the people who do the skuma, the cabbages, they are very nice. So it's but anyway, when you say that when you are eating, let's talk of the
You
pig.
don't tell people.
Yeah.
All right, now here's the amazing part for those of you who would like to have, let's say you're coming from very far and you reach late, so you are all sorted. These are the cottages that you will stay in when you have your farm visits or when you come for a farm visit. This is really amazing. Look at all this state-of-the-art state-of-the-art stuff, right from the furniture to the carpet, to the beds, to the couch, to the doors, to the windows, to the curtains. So for those of you who are coming from a very, very far or area or countries, feel free to come and visit. This is very cozy. It's actually very cozy, like you can see. This is amazing. And it's branded Wambugu apples. This is amazing. This is really, really state-of-the-art type of stuff. Look at the lighting, all the designs. Perfect stuff.